Hello everyone, I'm your boy Ben Boy, and welcome to another episode of Drive or Dive. I hope you guys liked the first episode a lot because I had a lot of fun recording it, which is why I'm recording this episode today. So then that way you guys can get two of them in a row to really see like what the, because I'm not gonna lie, that first episode was really kind of all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay because it was the very first one I ever did, so hopefully from here on out they'll get a bit better. Now, this video will also be a bit shorter considering that the car that we're going to be looking at today doesn't really have anything that qualifies for the special test at the end. I don't know. I guess the special test could be how well it drives across country or something. But we're not really gonna waste the time driving all the way across the map just to see how the car handles, because I'm sure it'll do just fine. But all the other four tests will be featured in this video. Of course, as you know, we have the first test, which is the customization test, where we get to get a feel for how many customization options there are on the vehicle. The second test is the speed test. We see how fast it goes both stock and with customized out engines. Test number 3 is the evasion test. We see how it does with a 2-star wanted level and then a 3-star wanted level. And then we will close this episode anyway out with the fourth and final test, the durability test. How much of each weapon, armored and unarmored, does it take to set this thing on fire and really make it unusable? Now, normally there's if this is your first episode of Drive or Dive, number 5, there is a fifth test called the special test that applies to when the vehicle has a special category. So, for example, last time we did the trophy truck. The trophy truck was an off-road truck, so we climbed Mount Chiliad to test its off-road capabilities. In this episode, this vehicle, like I said, doesn't really have any special capabilities, so we're not really going to be able to test out its special. But anyway, the excuse for this car is that Auntie there bought a new car, so we're gonna go ahead and run it through its paces. It's right out here. This is the Vulcar Fagaloa. I believe this is a newer vehicle that was added to GTA Online. I've never seen it, so it looks like a 1950s station wagon, pretty much. I personally think it looks fucking dope, honestly. Like, the whole 50s station wagon aesthetic is actually really cool. So, this is the car that we're going to be checking out today. I wanted to change it up from last episode. Last episode, we had the trophy truck, and that truck is just a beast of a fucking video. Look, this guy's taking a fucking picture. My car. That's hilarious. Alright, so we just needed to save the vehicle real quick. So, if you remember last time we had the trophy truck, and it was a doozy, man. We were driving up and down mountains, cross country, like in the wilderness. It was pretty crazy. But I wanted to kind of tone it down a little bit and get a vehicle that wasn't as crazy of a time to drive, if that makes sense. Only because I feel like if we do too much crazy shit, the videos just are gonna be oversaturated with the crazy shit, and then that's all anyone will really want to see is just me use all these crazy batshit, cars. When at the end of the last video, I said that this video series kind of targeted more towards the RP community behind GTA rather than the GTA Online community, because obviously a car like this, you're not going to want to use in GTA Online. This is kind of more... Well, this is for the RP community and the community that I know exists in GTA Online that's more car people that are in it for the cars of the game and driving around and stuff. So this is for all those people. If you're here trying to be, a GTA Online sweaty tryhard, this video series might not be for you. But anyway, without further ado, let's get to customization. Let's go ahead and pull into the parking garage up here in this neighborhood. And we shall see how the vehicle fares on a customizational aspect. We're We're gonna go ahead and pull in here and just let out a fucking Mickey laugh or something. We're just gonna go ahead and pull in here and let's check out what kind of customization options this vehicle has. So let's go to the vehicle mod menu. Visors. Okay, so it looks like it's got some like visors on the car, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, so we're gonna go ahead and throw a visor on that. That's pretty cool. That's like an old-fashioned like sun visor on this like 40s to 50s car. Front bumper, we can remove the plate, or we can get a rusty bumper. We got stock, we have rusted stock, we have tuner, tourer, and rusted tourer. Let's go ahead and throw the tuner bumper on here, because that, I don't know, I kind of like the tourer bumper. Go ahead and throw tuner on. What about rear bumper? So for rear bumper, we can just straight up remove the plate and make this vehicle illegal as fuck. Or we can leave the stock bumper on. I think I'm gonna leave the stock bumper. For mirrors here, as you can see, we have the classic retro. Let me turn the... See if I can turn the lights off. Actually, I can just turn the engine off. Think of it. Where's the engine? There you go. We'll turn the engine off like in last video. Then that way the lights aren't blaring in our faces and we can actually see what we can do to this vehicle. So mirrors, as you can see, we have the little circle mirrors. Let me get the closer camera angle here. So we have the circle mirror. Do rusted circle mirror. Or we could do this custom square, like modern mirrors. We can do rusted custom mirrors. Ooh, the fender mirrors. Hell yeah. Retro mirror. Dude, this car is sick. Dude, if someone out there is gonna RP as an old man, you should fucking use this car. Oh my god, this car is awesome. Let's see here. For exhaust, we have the standard one bore exhaust. We have shotgun exhaust. Dual exhausts, and then stock. Okay, so go ahead and go with the dual exhaust. I think those... Chassis, we can get the... Oh, the wood paneling, dude. Yes, absolutely the wood panel. Covered fog lights? Oh, okay. We can get basic lights, tourer lights, or race lights, rally lights. Rally de Palito. Stock. I kind of like the race lights. I think they're pretty cool. Hood, what can we do to the hood? Nothing. We can't do anything to the hood. Body work. Oh, here we go. We can get rusted trim. We can make this thing an absolute, like, rust bucket. And we can get the wood paneling. Dude, this thing's gonna be the typical old man station wagon, I'm telling you, man. The headlights, we can get them just chrome or rusted, or to the secondary color. Retro, rusted retro trim. Headlight tape. Ooh, okay. Stock. I'm kind of digging the retro tape. Headlight tape, dude. I'm making this thing like a Frankenmobile. Alright, roof. We got the roof rack, rusted rack, the ski rack, the small luggage, load of luggage, surfboard or stock. I don't know, man. I feel like Franklin's gonna go surfing today, man. I swear. Alright, so engine. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave the brakes alone, transmission. We're gonna leave all that stuff alone because we don't want to mess with it right now. So wheels, we can go ahead and let's go Benny's Bespoke. I don't see that often, so I'm assuming that, yeah, this is like the old man car. Kinda wheels, okay. $sign wheels. Let's go ahead with the chrome wires, because we're going to leave turbo off as well. And windows tint, I'm assuming you can just really chalk it up to whatever you want on the tint. So we're going to go ahead and go pure. Nice, so it looks like we have our vehicle all ready to go on the customization. Oh, I forgot about the color, I'm sorry. Go ahead and take a look at colors. I'm assuming you can just do whatever the classic default GTA colors are. So we're going to go ahead and quickly pimp this boy out with some colors. We're going to give it a nice dark We're gonna give it a nice dark green. Oh, oh, you could do some ugly stuff to this car. Oh no. Let's just make it chrome. Because I think chrome would look best on the trim there. Alright. Damn. So primary color dark green, secondary color chrome. Oh man, alright, cool. Well, this car looks old man ready. This car is old man ready to go. So, let's go ahead and now hit up the speed test. I'm not sure... Jesus God, dude. I did no engine customizations at all. Literally just the exhaust is making this thing spit. Did she just say your car gets me wet?
This ride is a little small.
Did she just say your car gets me wet? What kind of woman would get turned on by seeing this fucking thing go rolling down the street? Oh my god. Alright, this looks like it could be suitable. This goes straightaways? Yeah, this goes straight for a while, so we could potentially use this vehicle. Or this road, excuse me, to test this vehicle. I was meaning to say. So we're gonna pull off in the dirt here. I need to enable the speedometer, as well as something that I didn't do last time. Is in this episode I'm going to enable both the kilometers an hour and the miles per hour. So in the top right where we looked before is the miles per hour, and the bottom right is kilometers an hour for those of you who live not in the United States and in countries who use kilometers an hour. We have miles per hour up in the top right and kilometers per hour in the bottom right. So then that way you guys can both, from all countries, get a scale of how fast these vehicles are actually going. Without further ado, I'm personally going to be paying attention to miles per hour just because that's the unit of measurement in my personal country, the United States, but it looks like we haven't even hit 60 yet, and we're almost to the maximum amount of throttle here. I'm going to use Franklin's ability here to just kind of get around this traffic. So we're trying it. I'm putting pedal to the metal. This R2 is as hard as it can go on screen, or as hard as it can go on this controller. And it is just okay. We got it up to 90 on the downslope there. Very nice, very nice. All right. It looks like max we got it up to was about 90, and that was on the downside of the road when we hit like a hill going down. We're gonna go ahead and pull in here, and so it looks like it goes about 70, I'd say, on flat road. I don't know. We'll take a look back in the playback and I'll put the speeds up on screen like I did last time. But I think recording session Ben says that it's right around 70. Somewhere around there, I think. Because I have to look back at right before we hit that down dip and we boosted up to like 90 miles an hour. I have to make sure that I look at before that down dip. So now we're gonna go back into the vehicle mod menu and we're just gonna hoik this bitch up. So we're gonna go to EMS level 4. We're gonna get the maximum brakes, the maximum transmission. We're gonna get the race suspension here. No armor yet, and we're gonna enable turbo. And now that we have all that, oh yeah, and I also need to enable bulletproof tires as well, just because we're going to be running from cops here soon, and not having bulletproof tires is going to make it the shortest vehicle pursuit in the world. I think we all know. Save slot 1 was our trophy truck. We're going to go into save slot 2. Save slot 2 is now going to be our armorless Vulcar Fagaloa. Now that this thing's... Oh my god. Sounds a lot better already. Alright, so now we're gonna do the speed test upgraded. I'm planning on hitting the same road on the way back. And we are also planning on using Franklin's ability as much as we can to avoid hitting things, at least during the speed test. During the pursuit, I'll try not to use it as much. during the pursuits, I'll try not to use it as much because I know it can be a little unrealistic and a little fucky, especially if you're playing on like an RP server or something, or GTA Online. You're not going to have that ability, so. Alright, let's go ahead and start the upgraded speed test for this thing now. So I'm going to try to hammer this thing down. I think it's already doing way better than the previous one on the grounds of acceleration. This thing is just taking off. 82. And we just started this run. It seems like it's maxing out at 82, though. Oh, 84. 86. Alright, yeah, it's about maxing out at 86 miles per hour. It doesn't seem like it can go much faster than that, than 86. But very interesting. Not seem like you can go much faster than 86 miles per hour with this thing, even upgraded. Which is going to make this a bit interesting for the pursuit test. Not gonna lie. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my vehicle out somewhere where this thing will excel at running. And I'll see you guys then. Alright, so here we are a bit further into downtown. I just wanted to drive further into downtown. If this thing's going to be able to run from a 3-star one in level specifically, it's going to need as much cutty, hiding under shit as it can go. And the way that I'm going to do this, so as you all may know, the easiest way to lose AI cops in GTA is to go into a parking garage. That's pretty much the easiest way. But I want to try to avoid doing that as much as possible. I want to see how, without using parking garages, how well we can evade the police parking structure. So, we shall go for a while. I'll say I'll go until I feel like it's getting a bit too long, and then if we get to that point, then I'll attempt to use parking. So if it gets to a point where I'm like, man, this is taking a while, then I'll go ahead and hide inside parking structures. But if I can successfully escape the cops efficiently, then we'll have no issues. So right now we're gonna enter the 2-star test for this vehicle. We're gonna wait, like last time, until the cops have a visual on us and are rolling up on us. There they are, and they have visual contact, which means we are out of here. Right, so I'm going to be trying to lose the police as much as possible. You're going to try to evade them in the green wood-paneled Fagaloa here. Man, I don't know what is up, but my nose is itchy. Why my nose is so itchy right now. Okay, so it looks like we've already lost sight on us. We're gonna cut through the Los Santos Customs, and we're gonna go ahead and head up north here. Cut left, hopefully before this guy. Nope, he saw us. Alright, very nice. Alright, so I'm gonna make a right and then a left. We're gonna cut through the Epsilon. Gonna cut through Epsilon here. Hopefully let the cops kind of lose track. We have a helicopter somehow on us. I'm not sure how that makes sense considering I'm on a 2-star, but I haven't been shooting or anything, so it wouldn't escalate the police to be tracking me with air vehicles. So, ironically, it seems like the best way to lose the cops in this thing is speed. Even though this thing does not have a lot of speed, it seems like speed's the best way to kind of get a gap and lose them. So we're gonna go ahead and head in here to the country club. And of course there are fucking security guards here. Little hero security guards who think that they're cops are gonna be hanging out at the golf course, of course. And they're already shooting at me as well, which is just awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and cut across here, I guess. I was not expecting those security guards to be there, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna cut across, we're not gonna use the parking garage like I said we wouldn't. There's plenty of parking garages in this area. That's also part of the reason why I picked it, is because I'm not confident in this car's abilities much at all. So if we're going to escape, we may have had used a parking garage. Looks like I have enough of a gap where they're not even going to know where I am, so I'm going to black out and go ahead and sit here in this alleyway and just chill. Maybe hide behind this bullet here and pull up. Even though there's no parking space here, but, you know. Alright, cool. We lost the 2-star. Not surprising, a lot of vehicles can lose a 2-star. I could probably lose a 2-star in a Regina. That has engine mods, I'm not gonna lie. So, that was the 2-star. Nothing too... I didn't even want to pick up the prostitute, so it's fine. So, now that we have the, now that we've escaped the 2-star, let's see what we can do against a 3-star. Oh, there's cops across the street. There are cops literally across the street. I'm so dumb. Okay, well, it looks like we're going now. There's no, like, way to think about a strategy right now. Usually I think of, like, a strategy to lose the cops before I start it. No time for that this time. Oh, we just crashed a vehicle. If this were RP, I would have to RP that out for sure. He just nudged my vehicle. We're gonna hit a right here. So, cops are very aggressive in, on a 3-star. 3-star is usually after you've started shooting. Or you've become so dangerous that they need to put you down. So, luckily, we haven't done anything of the sort. But they still don't like us very much, so we're gonna keep going. So, city slicking like this is really good for the ground units. However, this air unit is going to be a bit of an annoyance. If he does not turn left, though, we should be fine. We lost that air unit so fast in this thing. I feel like this is a case of the vehicle just being so unassuming that we're losing them within, like, seconds. No, 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 you don't see anything. Oh, fuck, he saw me. They know where I am again. Luckily that air unit just completely buggered out. He does not seem to have any interest in me whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and hide behind... Oh, there goes a headlight, probably. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and hide behind this building, and I think that'll be pursuit over. So the only way that I'm really truthfully gonna get away very well in a vehicle like this is by doing some shady city slicking like this. Oh no. Oh no, the air unit. Okay, the air unit is still searching. We have this building as cover, luckily, so even if it passes by here on the road on our left side, it still won't see us. This air unit might see me. Yep, the air unit spotted us. Alright, so we're gonna be taking off again. I'm gonna cut across this road into this little hotel alleyway here. And we're gonna go ahead and use this jump to our advantage to get down to the next level here. Oh, come on, slow down and back up. Slow down and back up. This thing is horrible for the get up and go aspect, because when you hammer down the gas, the tires spin like a bitch. But once you actually get it on a solid, like, run, it's not bad. Okay, so this air unit is going to be on us. Like a fly on a pile of dog shit, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a right up here into this alleyway. Ooh. And we're just gonna keep straight shotting it. We're just gonna keep shotting it through the alleyways. Move!
Hey, come on, punk, move, man.
Exactly, Franklin, thank you. Alright, let's chill down here. Hopefully this will be enough. Hopefully the air unit just doesn't, like, insta-pop back in to existence over me. Hopefully it just doesn't fade into existence on the minimap, and we should be fine. I like how it says Vulcar on the front. Alright, cool. The vehicle is good. We are solid. We have lost the wanted level. Very nice. So, the 3-star wanted level was pretty fucking... the 3-star was a lot harder than the 2-star to lose for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and fix and clean the vehicle. And next we will be moving on to the durability test, and I'll see you guys when we get to the location. Alrighty everyone, welcome to test number 4, the durability test. So, this time we're gonna go ahead and do like we did last time with the tests, where we're gonna remove the hood of the vehicle and then fire into it. Now, I'm aware that the hood probably offers some protection for the vehicle, however, I don't think that it matters that much if the hood is on or off when it comes to the unarmored versions of the vehicle. Vehicle HP is still vehicle HP. So, we're gonna do, like last time, we're gonna use the standard GTA 5 pistol here, and we're just gonna unload and count out how many mags it takes to make the car smoking and on fire. One mag. Two mags it's smoking. Three mags still smoking. Alright, so it seems like the quarter of the way to halfway through the fourth mag, the car set on fire, which is pretty damn interesting, if I do say so myself. We'll use the SMG from now on, just so that we get that slightly bigger mag size, because I don't know of a lot of people who use the micro SMG except for maybe in a vehicle, and even then there's the armor-piercing pistol. I'll end up using that. Again, we're also talking about RP here, but in RP, I personally would not use them. So, anyways, let's go ahead and test out how the SMG is going to do against the Vulcar Fagaloa. One mag is already smoking. Alright, so about halfway through the second mag, it decides to catch on fire. Which, and again, is interesting. This car really isn't holding up when it comes to the weapons here that we're unloading into it. Alright, so you guys already know what's coming up next. The AK-47, or the basic GTA assault rifle. I'm gonna go ahead and see how this does against the Vulcar Fagaloa's unarmored, without the hood engine. The end of the first mag, it's already smoking. And about halfway through the second mag, it is on fire. So about 2 mags will set this thing on fire with direct shots to the engine block. And also, as you can see here, all of the vehicles in question, well, this one I can actually still get in. Doesn't start. And these ones I believe I can't even get in? No, it just tells me to go to that one, yeah. But once the fire gets put out on these vehicles, you actually, like, cannot physically get inside of the vehicle. That is definitely interesting to know. We're gonna go ahead and get in the vehicle here. We're gonna light another one up. And we're on to the final part of the unarmored tests, which is going to be the shotgun. The standard GTA 5 pump shotgun. We're going to go ahead and see how many shells it takes to disable the engine without a hood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 6 started smoking. 8, 9. Alright, so at 9 shells, it caught on fire. At 9 shotgun shells, this vehicle caught on fire. Now we're going to go ahead and load up the vehicle again. But this time, we are going to hop in the vehicle and get it some armor. We're going to go ahead and go into the vehicle options. We're going to hit the vehicle mod menu, and we are going to go to armor and set that bitch to armor upgrade 100%. Then we're going to go ahead and save the vehicle again. Then that way we can have a completely armored out Vulcar Fagaloa ready for us to absolutely, as Andrew WK would say, destroy, build, destroy. So we're gonna go ahead and now move on to over here instead. We're gonna move the operation over here into this area, so that way we don't interfere with the other vehicles over there, and as well as you guys. Oh, they already deleted. Look at that. Boom. Easy. All I have to do is look away and they're gone. Alright, so now we're going to be dealing with the armored Vulcar Fagaloa. We're going back to the standard GTA 5 pistol. And let's see how many shots into about the center of the hood it'll take. Or how many mags, excuse me, into the center of the hood it'll take to get this thing caught on fire. 1 mag. 2 mags. 3 mags. 4 mags, it's smoking. 5 mags. 6 mags. Alright, so it seems like 6.5 mags, and it is on fire. In terms of the armor's improvement, I would reckon to say it definitely improved a lot in the difference between the armored and unarmored versions. I definitely would hazard a guess to say that it was definitely an improvement, to say the least. So next we're going to try the SMG. We're going to go ahead and count out the mags it takes right in the center of the hood. That's one mag you can already see the hood's popped. 2 mags and smoking. And by the halfway through the 3rd mag, it is on fire. So about 3 mags of the normal SMG to set this Fagaloa on fire. That was an awkward spawn, but now we're going to move on to the AK here. 1. Okay, so 2 minutes smoking. Okay, so it seems like 2.5, and it's already on fire. So the AK definitely does a number on it, armored or unarmored. The difference is good. The difference is really good. It's just the difference is also, I don't know. I think it's doing good on terms of the armor, to be honest. Like it's doing about as good as a default GTA car can get in terms of the amount of armor that it has. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look too... It's not looking like it's, you know, eating a bunch of rounds, but it doesn't look like it's not eating a bunch of rounds. Let's go ahead and test the how many shotgun shells it takes to put in it before it catches on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 it starts smoking. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... About 18 shells, and it starts on fire. All in all, the armor is definitely worth to put on this vehicle. It seems like without armor, it's just gonna die almost immediately in a shootout with police or something. But if you decide that you're gonna use this as like a heist vehicle in RP or something, definitely spend the extra RP funds to throw armor on it, because armor and engine upgrades, because this fucking vehicle is definitely gonna need it. Alrighty, so here we are at the bottom of the parking structure. So I'm not sure quite how I feel about this car all in all. Let's just quickly recap over its final rating. So customization test, I think before I gave it a 3 out of 5. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. The amount of customization you can put on this thing is fucking awesome. You can make it look as awesome or as stupid as you can. Obviously, it has the basic customization options, but everything from, you know, roof racks to the color of the trim to really anything you want this vehicle has available for you to customize it with. It's actually a pretty crazy vehicle, and I didn't realize until now that there's actually lights down there that also light up. That's fucking... They're like 50s fog lights. Awesome. So yeah, in terms of customization, I'd say this vehicle is absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a 4, maybe even 5, but I'm gonna keep it on the safer side and say 4 out of 10. This thing is fucking awesome. It's super customizable. In terms of the speed test, I'm going to have to give it, unfortunately, a low score of 2 out of 5. It can definitely get up there in the 80s, but you're not going to be hitting 100 unless you get a really generous bump on a downslope. Unless you get a really generous bump on a downslope, you are not going to be hitting 100. So, unfortunately, the speed's going to hit a 2 out of 10. The evasion test, I'm going to give it a 3 out of... Or, I'm sorry, not a 2 out of 10, 2 out of 5. On the evasion test, I'm going to be giving it a 3 out of 5, because it did pretty well. As long as you stick to city slicking, and you use all the alleyways in downtown as a way to escape, you can very much escape in this car. If it is not upgraded, it would definitely be a 1 out of 5, but it is a 3 out of 5 just based upon the upgrades alone. If you give it the maximum EMS upgrades with turbo and everything, it is a beast of a car. And last but not least, the durability test. Durability test, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. The durability of this vehicle is basically your standard GTA vehicle, it seems. Seems like there's not a whole lot of leeway when it comes to the durability of this vehicle. It seems like the durability is very standard GTA, like I said. And there is no special test this episode, only because this car really doesn't have anything super special aside from the fact that it's just a fucking sedan. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying Drive or Dive so far, and subscribe to see future episodes of Drive or Dive. These things are a barrel of fun to record, and I hope you guys are really enjoying them. So, next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to get into, but I'll see you guys there for the journey. Bye-bye.
My heart rages around like an ocean.